Hello Aries, welcome to your reading for October. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Alright, I hope you like my spooky setup in honor of Samhain and Halloween. I tried. I usually have a white background. Decided to go with a black one this time. Okay, so I'm pulling a couple of oracle cards for you to start with, and then we'll move on to your tarot. Now, you have dark moon. In the dark of your heart lives new breath waiting for you to release its ghost. Now, these oracle decks are a little spooky. They're a little cryptic, so I will refer to the book. But let me get them all out first so we can correlate them. All right, Aries, we have so much happening this month when it comes to the planetary transits. It's insane. We have a full moon in your sign on the 9th. That's going to be a doozy, not just for you, but for everybody. Make sure you keep your anger in check. All right, Aries. Oh, beautiful. We have the gem. I absolutely love this card. Finally. Alright, that wanted to show itself. We have triple spiral, listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. Alright, let's talk about these real quick. When it comes to dark moon, now this talks about the new moon. It talks about, I feel like this particular new moon that we had in Libra, when was it? I think it was the 25th, if I'm not wrong. That could have been pretty significant for you. This does talk about endings that lead to new beginnings. I feel like something may have transpired where you felt like you were overburdened. You felt like you couldn't do this anymore. You felt like this is dead, done, over with for me. This could have been something that was extremely overwhelming for you. This could have been related to work, love, friendship, family. It doesn't matter. But I feel like, you know how they say it's darkest before the dawn? Once there is a new moon, the sky is dark, but then it starts waning, right? It starts growing till we eventually have a full moon. I also feel that this could be talking about the new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio on the 25th. Eclipse season is going to be upon us very, very soon. And this particular dark moon or eclipse or new moon will be exceptionally powerful. Scorpio is the death card. Scorpio is Pluto. Pluto is the Tower card. These are difficult energies to deal with. But they are energies that are necessary because they remove stale, stagnant energy from our atmosphere, from our environment. It's a purging of sorts. What is it that is holding you back? What is it that is making you something that you're not being able to let go of, something you're not being able to release? While it's difficult to release these things, once you do release them, it'll be easier to breathe. That's what I'm getting. It'll be easier for you to breathe. So set an intention. When we don't have a new moon for a while, but that's all right. Set an intention right now. Ask yourself, what is it about just your personality? What is it about your psyche? What is it about your environment and your relationships that you need to let go of? And start manifesting that, because there are bigger and better things coming in, because we have the gem. The gem talks about an inner treasure. It talks about something that is deeply inherent within your nature. It is something that hasn't been revealed just yet. You see the darkness around this gleaming gem. This suggests that when things are darkest is when you will be able to see this light, and it's within you. It's not external to you in any shape or form. This is a diamond that's been built with a whole lot of pressure. All the pressures and trials and tribulations that you have been put through, the lessons that you have learned through whatever this is, they've made you not just stronger, they've made you beautiful, inside and out. And no diamond is the same as the other, just like snowflakes. There is something very unique that is surfacing from deep within your spirit. Ask yourself what that is. How can you hone upon it? How can you polish that even further and make it shine? Something is coming out of this darkness. Something is It's almost like this wasn't for nothing. That's what I'm getting. Everything you've been through wasn't for nothing. Something beautiful wants to emerge. This triple spiral, now this does look like a Celtic symbol, but I've heard that it dates way back before the Celts. This talks about manifestations to a very large extent. I feel like through our very long and beautiful lives, we are taught many lessons and we receive many gifts. And these lessons and gifts, our soul carries on to the next life. Almost like a guidebook, as a handbook, right? So that we don't repeat those mistakes. We have that wisdom, we have that knowledge. Again, everything that you've been through wasn't for nothing. There is a wisdom in here that you need to carry with you. And I feel like work with these life lessons. You came here to learn them. That was your purpose in this lifetime. Enjoy them with grace. Enjoy them with comfort. I know that can be very contradictory, enjoying pain. But once you start separating yourself from your emotions, I've seen this work for me 1,000 times, okay? You're deep in your feels. You're in the blues, right? Walk away from your 3D. Imagine looking at yourself. You're sitting on a couch, okay? Imagine your 5D separating itself from you and looking at you. Looking at you, stewing and marinating in your problems. Show a little pity, but then show a little grace. That, all right, that's my 3D reality. This is going to pass. Once you do that little visualization is when you start detaching from your emotions. Just a little bit. Sometimes that is needed. It is healthy. I'm a Cancerian. It's impossible for me to detach from my emotions. But sometimes when there's nothing we can do about it but marinate and stew, this visualization helps. All right? Distancing yourself from your problems. Your problems are not you. You are not your problems. All right? Let's see. Okay. Goodness. The cards really want to talk. I'm just freestyling this. There's no particular spread I have in mind. We'll just see what we have. Okay, told you the cards really want to talk for you. We have the Hierophant. We have the 5 of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles. And we have the Magician. I have been talking about manifestations. Let's get the next row out before I say anything. All right. Oh goodness, beautiful. Ace of Wands, Page of Swords, King of Wands, and the 4 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, I've been talking about the Death card. The Death card and the 10 of Wands. There you go. There's an ending. There is an ending of some sort. And then 7 of Cups, bottom of the deck again. I feel with the Magician, the King of Coins or the King of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups and the Hierophant, there is some kind of loss. There is you feeling, you're throwing yourself a little pity party. I don't sugarcoat things here. Sorry if I get a little rude, but sometimes we need a wake-up call. Something threatened your stability. This could have been loss of a job. It could have been the loss of a marriage. It could have been the loss of a friendship, a very deep friendship. And I feel like with the Magician here, you may be manifesting from that place of loss. Once you start radiating that energy, like attracts like. Once you manifest from, I don't have this, I lost this, oh my God, I lost this, you will get more loss. Yes, there was an ending. The Death card and the 10 of Wands. Something was overburdening you. You finally put those wands down. Let them go. The 10 of Wands resets to an Ace of Wands. What is that? The 10 of Wands is basically you being overwhelmed with too many responsibilities, too many thoughts, too many just everything, too much of everything. Once you set everything down, you can pick one wand that you like, one idea, one thought, one whatever, and hone on it, polish it. I feel like this is where you are. You see how these two cards are bookending your reading, and they both talk about something ending. Focus on this Ace of Wands. Focus on this one thing that truly, truly makes you shine. Manifest from that place. What happens is, sometimes when we're journaling or when we're manifesting or we're whatever, we make a full list, like how we used to make lists as kids to Santa, right? This is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want. What does that do? That used to put too much pressure on your parents, but this puts too much pressure on the universe. I have realized over time to cap off my manifestations. I just want to be happy. What does that do? It brings in things that will make you happy, because the universe is not stupid. The universe knows what's going to make you happy. But you're giving the universe that permission that, all right, I trust you, just make me happy. I am already happy. Thank you for making me happy. You know what I mean? Once that pressure from the universe is lifted, your manifestations start pouring in, because there's no pressure anymore. Release that pressure. With the Page of Swords, I feel like there is, if I want to be extremely 3D about this, it is possible that there is an earth sign who has their eyes on you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, it is possible. For some of you who are here for career, it's possible that you are researching a new source of revenue. You're researching a new job. You're researching something that is going to bring you stability. With the King of Wands and the Five of Cups, again, the 3D is telling me that a fire sign could have brought you some kind of sadness. I have to mention these things here because a lot of people are used to watching tarot readings, and these are obvious, very obvious things that deserve a mention. But what I am truly feeling here is something blocked your solar plexus. Something brought about almost a jam in your solar plexus chakra and even your sacral. There was no confidence. Something made you feel like you weren't good enough. If this was a breakup, your self-esteem suffered. If this was the loss of a job, your self-confidence suffered. Your sense of self-worth suffered. And with the Four of Cups right here, I feel like you may be stopping yourself from any kind of elevation because you feel like you're not good enough. Whether it is in love, you may feel like you're not worthy of getting married. You're not worthy of a higher level of commitment. Stop telling yourself those things. The gem came out for a reason. Whatever you are learning through this whole situation, Aries, don't blame the universe. Don't blame yourself. It's happening for a reason. It's happening to make you stronger, to make you more beautiful. And the birds outside agree. Set those wands down. Practice gratitude, regardless of your circumstances. I'm not talking about fake optimism here. I'm talking about realism. I'm talking about nobody's life is perfect. And sometimes these difficulties are sent our way because the universe knows that we can handle them. You're alive, you're breathing, you're watching a tarot reading. You're blessed, right? You've been able to pick yourself up. Just make sure you're not marinating in this energy. With the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck, it is possible that there were too many people who were affecting your energy, whether it was friends or family or potential love partners, whatever it could be. I'm almost feeling like you weren't given permission to shine. This is hilarious. I literally said you weren't given permission to shine. This is the card of recognition. This is the card of you being able to shine finally. Aries, your cardinal fire. And if you can't shine, you are not yourself. How can you shine? By embracing this darkness, polishing yourself, work on yourself, and you'll see the opportunities pouring in. All right, let's get you some charms to close this off. We have, there you are. The universe wants you to shine. But if you're going to keep marinating in this loss, whatever this is, you won't be able to. You're the firstborn of the zodiac, Aries, and you need to realize that. You need to realize that you were put on this earth to lead, to charm, to be magnetic. That is who you are. Never ever lose yourself in your lessons. That is very important. Okay, I don't know what this is called. Can someone tell me? I always forget. There's something about music here. Some of you may be singers, you may be musicians. You may be wanting recognition in that field. Keep going. And for the others, it's possible you may receive snippets of music. You may receive a song from someone you love. Listen to the lyrics very carefully. There will be messages. We have the letter O. This could be your initial, could be the initial of someone you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. We have an intricate heart. And we have the Hamsa hand. The Hamsa hand is telling me that you are divinely protected. You are being guided. All of this is happening for a reason. And the intricate heart is telling me that there is a love that is very deep, very intricate, difficult, but beautiful. Something that will be worth it. Something that will be worth working upon. The spiral is kind of reminding me of that too. Alright, that was it for you, Aries. It was a little esoteric, but I hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.